Done?
No. I can go to paragraph.
What is yours?
I'm not done yet.
She has another page before that.
Yeah, I didn't just like I have
That's enough.
no, but I didn't finish.
No problem.
It ends. I don't have questions either.
No issue. Forget about it.
What am I supposed to do? Am I
What
supposed
you're supposed to do, look at the sentence. Read the first sentence.
Unicorns are known to be mythological creatures which have the form of a horse with a horn protruding from its head.
Is there any error?
Which is supposed to be protruding. That's spelled wrong.
Around
And-
some, no, more than that, no?
But that looks just like a
Yeah.
H-A-V.
Is it correct? HAV, have, it should be something else. Is it to be? Look at very critically. And start
You should just be
rounding wherever possible. Do it.
like shows like
Find some errors.
Stonehenge is a prehistoric monument built
Keep
about
on. Be very liberal. Don't correct it. Just keep around there. And she has to justify why she wrote like that. You also don't. Wherever possible. Keep on rounding. Say that it's wrong. Read something.
Just anyone.
Hmm.
Many believe that it was a device used to tell time, and others believe that it was an ancient alien landing site.
oh, it should have been wild.
Many and others. Is it a right usage?
No, because that's
Hmm?
isn't many supposed to be just it's like a thing like it's not parallel.
Yeah. So it should be some
So yeah.
and others. You see, it looks very clear and correct. But when you critically read it, you will find a lot of errors, right? That's what I want you to do. So what's wrong there?
There's no parallel.
Yeah.
Okay.
So look at sentences like that and then find all sort of mistakes.
Help with your ease.
I was writing quickly, okay? But you know what I was trying to say.
And whenever you find an error, tell her. You find error, tell her.
Okay. You don't need it known to be because
Read the sentence first.
unicorns are known to be mythological creatures which have the form of a horse with a horn protruding from its head. Known to be, that's like well, I mean, I guess it's not seen. Okay, yeah, you're right, probably. Okay, you don't need a comma here. And then that's not how you spell protruding. There's an R between the T and the U. And then just the handwriting there. Looks like a no.
Okay.
Don't judge my handwriting.
You're already judging mine, so I'm going full on, hun. Okay.
So then,
Be a good critic. Harsh.
oh yeah, you don't need a comma between that and unicorns. It is said in mythology that unicorns
See,
have.
your sentence will be very good when you remove some of the words from that. It should not make any error. And if it can intact with the same meaning, then you can remove it. You remove this to be from here. Read once again. Don't cut it off.
Unicorns are known mythological creatures which have the form of a horse.
Why do you want to be there? You want to be there?
I mean, I would. I'd love to.
You understood, no? That's how you will check English. Remove something and check whether it's correct or not. Yeah.
You spelled various wrong.
Well, I also got this here, Stonehenge.
Yeah, you got something?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
H looks like an N, so
Sorry.
looks like Stonehenge.
Read the sentence and then
Till this day, the Stonehenge is shrouded in many theories. Wait, theories. Looks like theories. Not different. And remains a mystery. But I think you might not need till this day. Because you can just go, the Stonehenge is shrouded in mystery. shrouded in many theories and remains a mystery. Actually, not totally.
Okay.
Okay or not okay? Not okay, but okay.
I don't know what to say, so I don't know.
Okay.
Recent discoveries suggest that the stone. No. My handwriting is fun.
Well, my handwriting is terrible too, but like, I don't know.
I mean, like, it literally looks like the air.
Teals and covering
the
unicorns.
the Aries.
You don't need a comma here, bro.
Okay, I get it.
They represent purity, light, happiness, and joy.
Cremation site due to hundreds of human bones dating those being found. Huh. 74. Did you cite this?
Oh yeah, I read from a site. I didn't cite it.
I wrote that on the wrong notebook.
Did you bring
I
that
left
up?
the no.
You want to do ours together?
Sure.
I'm going to find out.
Do it together.
As a white horses. As white horses, take that out.
Read the sentence.
Unicorns mostly appear as a white horses with gold horn and a rainbow mane. It should be with gold horns and rainbow manes. And then appear as
a white horse with a gold horn.
Unicorns mostly appear as a white horses.
Okay, I get it.
Okay,
Wait,
there we go.
What's wrong?
She's told time and
Oh.
others.
What's wrong with that?
Because I had unicorns and then I have horn, mane. It should.
Okay.
It's not parallel.
Was.
Because many and other.
Wait, what's wrong with others?
Because many and others have to be parallel, so it should be some.
That's so wrong there. It should be
Okay.
THEIR.
Amazing. Okay. And then okay, so here's what we have. And then Stonehenge. She did. It looks. Her handwriting. Typing on that. It looks like Stonehenge.
Surpasses your body
That was
and
like
turns
what
into
seals
stone.
was.
The body parts of the unicorn are separate.
Okay. And then this one, however, recent discoveries suggest that the Stonehenge again had their H's.
Oh.
Was an ancient burial and cremation.
Burial land cremation. That cremation. Burial land cremation. That doesn't really make
Burial
sense.
and cremation.
Cremation is a thing.
Burial
and
and
burial
cremation
land.
site.
Oh, that's not burial land. That's burial and.
Oh, burial and cremation.
I'm gonna put
Okay,
that
yeah,
down as
yeah.
handwriting.
Okay.
Burial land and cremation.
Fine, I'll stop with the handwriting if you stop with the handwriting.
No, we already went down a little bit. Let's go down and then we'll stop. Okay. Site due to hundreds of human bones dating 1,000 years being found under the site. Wait.
Wouldn't it be hundreds
Wait.
of bones dating
Would it be
1,000 years
and
back?
unicorn because he is a
Not
vowel?
1,000
or-
years being found under the site.
What should
Ask
do?
her after.
However,
Ask
recent
her.
discovery. What?
Should it be and unicorn because you is a vowel?
Read the
or
whole
should it-
sentence.
If you, is that T or F?
Wait. If you ask a
Okay.
unicorn.
If you ask a unicorn for a wish, it will bring a fairy to grant it.
Yes.
That looks like an. I don't know.
It's a T.
That looks like an F here. That looks like a T there.
Well, attention that you see the little
those
line?
look the same.
No, it doesn't. See, that one doesn't. See, that one has this part, but it doesn't have this part. Okay?
Just be
Hundreds of
this.
human bones dating 1,000 years.
You didn't
being
answer
found
my
under the
question.
site.
What?
That sounds like
Should it
the
be
bones were
an
found
or
1,000
you
years
a?
ago.
If you ask, if you ask a unicorn,
It's a vowel
if
though.
you ask a unicorn, doesn't it make
I
sense?
know, but
If you
that's why
ask
I'm
a
asking.
unicorn,
Okay.
there's only one unicorn.
And is not plural.
And
And.
yeah, if
A-N.
you ask, how do you say that?
An
And
air,
If you ask-
and unicorn.
and unicorn. If you
An
ask
apple. An orange.
and unicorn. You ask an unicorn. I don't know. It sounds off.
Yeah, but a lot of grammar stuff.
Wait,
Wait,
does
did
this
they
make
circle
sense? No, that's what I'm thinking. I didn't want to circle with you. So, site due to hundreds of human bones dating 1,000 years being found under the site. Wouldn't it be being found 1,000 years back?
Yeah, those. I was just wait, let me do that. I was trying to like string it together in all one sentence because I realized I should have put that before.
Okay, you read. They will catch.
Okay. Should I read the entire thing or just?
Read.
Okay. However, recent discovery suggests that the Stonehenge was an ancient burial and cremation site due
Was
to hundreds.
ancient? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Site due to hundreds of human bones dating at 1,000 years being found under the site.
Yeah, 1,000 years back.
1,000 years back.
The human bones dating
Back
1,000
1,000 years.
Yeah, but
back.
see, it's found under the
I mean, it's kind of
due to
implied.
hundreds of human bones dating 1,000 years
Years
being found under the site. That sounds like they found it 1,000 years ago.
But they're not dating the site
It
1,000
says
years.
being found under the site 1,000 years.
Dating.
1,000
human-
years being found under the site. That sounds like it was found
Yeah, but if you
1,000
read it
years
from
ago.
there,
We
due
did.
to
Hundreds of bones dating 1,000 years being found under the site.
Yeah, it
There's no
sounds like you
commas
had found it 1,000 years
Yeah.
ago.
Okay.
Some comma. See how you can correct it.
Okay. Like with the comma, right?
Yeah.
Another popular theory is that Stonehenge was
A druid?
a droid.
What is that?
What is this? I'm sorry, I'm gonna look that up.
A druid.
A druid, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Fine.
not good.
We'll say I guess. Temple built by ancient Celtic pagans, and that's actually right,
It is.
as a center for their religious worship. That's legit. Another popular theory is that Stonehenge was a droid temple built by ancient Celtic pagans as a center for their religious worship. Then again, scholars have concluded
That you can tell. Don't be so
that
harsh.
Stonehenge. Okay, now we're both gonna stop with the spell. Okay, Stonehenge likely predated the druids by some 2,000 years. Today, it remains a pilgrimage destination for modern day druidic.
So while reading, are you going through the years and then find out 2,000 years before?
What is that? So small.
What does it say?
Druidic societies.
When was that?
Societies. That's societies?
Where's the T?
Right there.
So the Judes are which year?
The druids?
2,000 years
2,000 years. That's
2,000 years
likely-
back.
Oh,
That's
after. They were
predated.
predated.
The Stonehenge predated the druids.
Yeah, so
by
it's
So
2,000
after
years.
2,000
how
years
old
after.
is that? So this is 1,000-year-old.
So Druids are 3,000-year-old.
So 3,000-year-old is Jews?
Druids, yeah.
But it says
it?
the stones predated the druids.
Yeah, but the stones are 5,000 years. That's when they were built. So if the stones predate the Druids by 2,000 years, then the Druids are 3,000 years
Yeah.
old. Yeah.
Okay. Now, did you
Yeah.
look at it like this logically, or you just read it?
I'm not really. I don't.
You should. Whenever there is a date, I told you, you must have this history line, timeline, and then write so that it logically makes sense for you.
Many theories surround Stonehenge. Since the day we discovered the prehistoric monument, we have been trying to discover its secrets. We can only hope that one day we will uncover the truth behind the Stonehenge.
Can I just say something? When you say here many theories surround Stonehenge, doesn't it feel like we should
Yeah.
list some theories?
Yeah.
What do we do about that list
Just-
theories?
It's because I listed like 2 at the beginning and I didn't know what I should like
But
list
just
again.
I don't know, it sounds unfinished there.
Mhm. Since the day we discovered the prehistoric monument, we've been trying to discover its secrets. We can only hope that one day we will uncover the truth behind the Stonehenge. The end. Wait, you have questions, right? Why couldn't Stonehenge been a Druid temple?
It predated the druids.
Okay,
but-
you don't have any
2,000
sources,
years.
so how can you put quotation?
Yeah, you should have put a citation on it.
Yeah, I know. I put a citation,
You
but then
shouldn't
I
have
Just
sources.
Just put like I did to you. Just say add a citation.
What is that?
I put quotation marks because it's like just something like every bit random like
Adding
say.
on Only, like, in quotations, only the well-behaved children can see the unicorns.
Oh, is that like a
Quotation
saying?
marks.
Like a common saying? Then that makes sense.
And then I
Then
also
it's a-
added say
That's
many
a
parents.
common. Okay.
Yes.
That's a common phrase.
My friends showed, not like my friends' children, but like, you know,
I
children
understand
have
what you
said
mean.
it.
It's like a
Yeah. Why couldn't Stonehenge have been a Druid temple? A, it doesn't look like a temple. B, Stonehenge predates Druids by 2,000 years. C, no Magico is found there.
Magico. Oh,
Magio?
I was doing that in the car, okay? It's
What is it?
bumpy. I'm trying.
What is Magio?
Magic.
magic?
Oh.
That's a magic.
Okay. B. I'm like the only watch going through.
I feel like
Okay.
this is
What was found under the site? Flowers, tombs, alien tech, human bones.
Human bones.
How long ago was the Stonehenge built? 5,000 years. 5,000 million years or just 5,000?
Just
What did we get on our test? You did A, B, and C, didn't you? No, you did B, B, C. What did we get? Did we get 100?
yeah.
so okay.
But how much you're giving to her for the
Not for the
article?
essay, for the article I made.
How many mistakes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Well, it was out
what?
of 12.
11, 12, 13,
It was out of
14,
12?
15, 16, 17, 18,
Out of
19,
100.
20, 21,
11 mistakes in a page.
23, 24, 25.
But there's only one page.
You guys had 25 mistakes? I mean, you had.
Thank
You guys.
Okay,
Let's make it
okay.
out of 50.
No, it's like out of 100. 100 is
You
easy.
decide,
100
then she
is
will
a
decide
lot.
whether to give minus
Look how
marks.
small is this?
It's fine. We're gonna do 100 because mine is bigger. It's not fair.
Yeah, but you. I gave you half of your ideas.
No, my brother gave me.
No,
half of
I
it.
told you
Guys,
about.
it's okay.
But
None of
these
that's
are my
okay.
ideas.
Guys.
You're the one who willingly gave them to me.
I'm sorry, I was trying to help you.
And I'm sorry I looked over your thing and actually took up some of your spelling errors because don't get mine.
39 out of 50. Okay. Good
You know what? I should actually just look at this. Like,
You know
see,
what?
I'm trying to understand
You
your
know what's
handwriting, but you don't care about
So
that.
you are going to give 9 out of 50?
Yeah.
You know what, Sunshine? We can just literally just get rid of the 9.
You know what? We can just get rid of the 9. You're right. So why don't we just do 0 out of 50?
You know what, Sunshine? You know what? Negative 39.50.
Guys, calm down.
I win.
It's okay. It's not a real grade.
Yes, it is. Sorry.
So now you know reading a paragraph how critically,
Yes.
right? Yeah. Keep doing it. I had a professor where you are going, Lincoln University professor. He used to take newspaper and then tell that any paragraph he can find some 3-4 mistakes. The front page in the newspaper itself, daily newspaper, which may be a standard newspaper in any part of the world.
And he always found it.
He found that. My generally when I fly from Hyderabad to Calicut, I used to get all the newspapers in the airport. You get 6 to 7 and then give it to him. It's like, this is not, this is not, this is not.
He should be an editor.
He is an English person, still teaching English. He is from India, teaching English to Britishers. So when you critically read, you will find a lot of mistakes. So you should have the eye of a critic, not to find fault, but yesterday what we did. Today what you did is, you wrote right and you found the mistakes. Yesterday's class started with
You wrote mistakes.
full mistakes and still you can read it. Got it? Yesterday's theme was to find ideas can be told to somebody else even if you don't know the language. Here you remember language and writing. Yesterday's title was English language and writing. Got it? So writing needs a lot of ideas. To put that ideas into paper, you need good language. And don't make big sentences, make small sentences. Remove some of the words and see whether it makes some disturbance to the meaning. If it is not making disturbance, remove it. Use comma, semicolon, all that liberally. Generally, very rarely people use while writing. But if you see a textbook, you can see a lot of comma and semicolon used. So when are you going to throw this to the dustbin trash? Earlier ones, it is already in trash.
No.
No. Used papers or unused papers?
The ones are.
Those were used.
Used ones. Okay. Which class?
I don't know.
Okay. Today?
Should I pull out the textbook? I can do this now. I'm so excited. It looks like we're already done with math.
Let's go to English. Or essay writing. Sanjana.
What?
You wasn't my paper.
Do we do sample questions or
Let's just do sample questions.
chapter 20?
Wait, which one?
257.
You don't sound very excited. You don't like math?
I suck at math. That's why we need to work on it more.
Exactly.
I love math. I want to be good at it to like it.
I used to love it when I was good at it. Now I suck at it, so I hate it.
Algebra 2?
Oh, yeah. Ish.
Okay.
No, I'm actually okay. It's not that great.
What are you not good at then?
Math.
Okay. I'm going to give a statement and then few questions after that. It's maths.
What?
Yeah.
It's maths? Ugh.
Is it a
Okay.
statement?
Carefully, listen.
Okay.
Someone started driving 9 a.m. I myself I should remember, right? Drove south drove south
No, what is that? I saw this.
It
doesn't matter, it's just-
for 1 hour. Average speed of 60 miles per hour. Next 2 hours he drove southeast at a speed of 50 miles per hour for next 2 hours. Southeast 50 miles per hour. Then took rest for an hour Then draw southwest for the next 3 hours. An average speed of 70 miles per hour from the original position. How far is he geographically? Compare, that is question number 1. How far is he from the starting point? Second question, compare his average speed the first and second half of his journey.
After rest and before rest. Is first and second half more after rest and before rest?
The whole journey is how many hours now?
6 hours. 6 hours.
He starts at 9 a.m. Then
Yours is at 3.
7 hours.
Oh wait, 9 a.m.
yeah. So how many hours is the total journey?
7 hours.
7 hours. So compare his average speed. So 9 a.m. he starts and then 4 p.m. he reaches.
Okay.
Correct?
Yes.
So compare his average speed in the first and second half. Starting itself you're sleeping. 7 hours you will reach in some hospital.
It will take less than 7 hours to get to the hospital.
Wait, it's the equation speed is equal to distance over time.
Difficult?
I don't know. I don't know. Did you get this?
Definitely more than meters. Oh wait, for the average speed in between first and second half, I'm not calculating that. But I'm calculating number 1 right now, sorry.
Cool. And just keep it on the back front.
So distance equals speed times time. Okay.
Do we find for number 1 from original position how far it is? Do we calculate all of the miles he drove or the fastest route? 1.1.
Geographical. That's why I said.
Fastest route.
How far?
So the
I am
straight line.
20 meter away from this place to that side.
But
But
you,
to reach, I may have to go all the way. My distance is what?
oh, so you did from here to
A to B. Starting point to end point. You want to add one more question because of your question? How many kilometers he drove?
kilometers or miles?
No, the miles he drove.
For the first question, did you guys get 490,000? That is definitely way too much.
Actually, I just got that recording.
1,000? No, I don't think so.
He drove 370 miles in total, right?
Wait, I got
No,
370 over.
I got 370.
I just gave some figures, I don't know.
Oh, it was mega times, yeah.
370. No, the thing is that I was thinking about the speed equals distance over time, so I said the distance was 370 miles because.
Yeah, that's what I got too. That's just how much he drove,
Yeah.
not the distance
Yeah.
between point A to point B. That's how much he drove, right? 370?
60 plus 50 plus 70, right? That's
60
how we got.
plus 100 plus 2.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I said. Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Because 3 hours, yeah. That's what I got, but that's not from starting point to where he is it?
No.
Because we have to think about the direction.
What, Ramya? Hmm?
If you go southeast and then you go southwest, is it a 90-degree angle in between? I feel like it is. What I done? Part of the map.
South or what? And then went southeast and then you went southwest?
Yeah.
Is that what it looked like?
Yeah.
And then he traveled here for 1 hour, and then he traveled here for 2 hours, and he traveled here for 3 hours.
No, I'm pretty
Remember, there
sure.
was a 1 hour rest in the middle. Right after trip.
I'm gonna guess you guys got 37,000.
Oh no, we didn't.
37,000 for what?
Like,
I
was
did. Distance equals speed times
Busy.
time. So I did 7 times.
Even over who?
Whatever I got. I did the average.
Okay. Read the question. What was the question?
He started at 9 a.m. south for 1 hour at 60 miles per hour.
Give me a scale.
And the next 2 hours he went southeast at 50 miles per hour. So he started at 9 a.m. He drove south for 1 hour at 60 miles per hour.
See, whenever you get such questions, make use of the basic graph. So 9. What did it?
He went south for 1 hour.
This is east. Then this will be south. This will be west. This will be north. Correct? So how is it driving?
South for
He drove south. Started here. 0 kilometer. How much you drove?
He drove south for 60
60 miles.
60 miles.
Suppose this is, we have 60, then
Then 100, then 210.
No.
Wait, I have
speed.
a question.
So speed is 60
What
miles
if
per hour,
if
then 50
fi-
miles per hour, then 70 miles per hour.
For the southeast part, since it's 50 miles average, doesn't it mean that like whatever you drove an hour in and whatever you drove an hour to, you take the average of that and that's 50 miles?
I'm giving you the average. No?
Yeah, which is 50 miles, but that doesn't mean that's how many miles he drove.
Suppose this is 0. He drove. This is maybe 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. This is 40, 60, 20, 80, 120, 140, 160. It's only to explain to you, okay? Now he is starting at point A. Driving
South.
60 kilometers south, so easier now.
Mm-hmm.
But when in 1 hour, so I am drawing a graph. It doesn't mean he is at 9 a.m. So 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. So where is he by 10 a.m.? He reached here,
Mm-hmm.
right? He is southward, but time wise here. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
He is not drawing southeast. Then next step,
He goes 50 miles per hour and he's 2 hours south.
2 hours. Where is he? He drove southeast.
50 miles.
50 miles. So from here, where is he now? 50 miles per hour. So in 2 hours,
So he drove 100 miles.
100 miles. So where is he? 160. Actually, here he is here. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because it is south, it's here actually. This is the original position. This is the time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, next.
After
Next 1 hour,
he took a break.
he took a break. So where is he now?
He's in the same place.
He's in the same place. So it's easier.
Mm-hmm.
Then what happened?
He went 70 miles per hour.
70 miles per hour. Which
Mhm.
direction?
Southwest.
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 Mm-hmm.
So from here, he is driving. How many hours?
3.
1, 2, 3 hours. So 210. 70 miles per hour, right? So 210. Where he will be? So below here.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? So assume I reset this, it is 180. So 200, 220, 240, 260, 280, 300, 310. And here. When? At what time? 5, 6, 7. At 7 hours. 7 hours later I am at B. Got it? So the question is, what is the distance from A to
B.
And then B is on that side.
yeah,
right?
easier. So 3 hours. So in 3 hours I will be here. I am not drawing it right. You must draw it. I'm only giving you a clue.
Wait. So he started here, and in 1 hour he was still here. In 1 hour.
Exactly south.
How do we calculate that then how far it to be?
How do you calculate is my question.
Do you know the angles?
Angle is must.
If you go southeast and then you go southwest, that has to be 90 degrees, right?
No, it doesn't have to be 90 degrees.
Then go southeast and then southwest.
Research shows,
It's just-
because of your question only I am showing. I'm not solving the problem, just to tell you that southeast and southwest. From here he has taken rest, and it is 90 degree, but not from here, it's from here. Correct?
It's not 90.
Check. What is this? This is southeast. And what is southwest? This exactly, it is 90 degree. Yeah. That's why I told you, no, it's here. It goes here.
Then what about south to southeast?
Hmm?
South, if you're going
Southeast is 45 degree.
45.
So you are getting triangles with the sides are known, angles are known, and you have one side which is not known.
This doesn't seem like
Can you
a
explain this to me? So where are the triangles?
How do you like this location?
So you go, wait, how did you draw? So you went, so what you had, you go south,
South is straight down. Where are you going diagonally?
south.
No, he drew it with a different thing.
No, don't take this. You must draw yourself. I am only giving you some figurative thing. You don't require this. That's why I have drawn this first.
South 60. 45. Wait, how can this be a 45 degree? This doesn't even make sense.
Here's the 45 degree.
Why?
You're
Somebody
going
cannot
south.
draw that.
This is you're going 45, you're going back. That's greater than 45.
Wow.
This doesn't make sense.
Is it 45? It looks like it is 45. Same thing, but I don't even know.
Continue, then it's 45. But you don't continue. That would make it in. It says a 180 minus 45.
South, southeast, southwest, and this is a 90. Because that's what you said.
You have to do all this for that purpose.
Southwest, southeast.
130. Is this 135?
See, when you have a straight line and you take 45 here,
Then that's 135.
this will be 135.
So I was on the right track. Okay.
This is 90 degree.
So that's right.
So this is 90 degree, this is 45, this is 45.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
So this is south,
That's southeast.
this is east,
And this is southwest.
this is southwest.
Southwest.
155. 45. Did you get it? Okay. So I have this bit.
And you have this distance now, this distance now,
South.
this distance now.
South,
This is
southeast.
This is 210.
What is this? Okay, distance. Yeah.
Okay, so I know you went down 60 miles, 1 hour, and then you went southeast, 50 miles. Let's just do it for 1 hour. So 1 hour. Yeah, let's do it.
What you do is, today, take your vehicle, drive all that, and see where are you.
Yeah, that's
That's easier?
much easier.
Huh? Think.
Wait, this doesn't look that hard. Come on, guys. We know triangles. We can do this.
Yeah, you're like, whoosh, and it's just like, what? Minister.
I'm just drawing diagrams. I don't understand this any more than you do.
No,
Okay.
you do understand it more
I
than
don't.
we do.
This is 135.
Yes,
Now,
I
what
got
can
that.
we do with that information? We could make this a whole right triangle. No, that doesn't make sense.
Wait, this is 135?
Yeah.
I know the angle in the
Oh,
triangle.
like a 90.
Now I just, how can we find this through triangles? I can't find a proper triangle that fits
Find
this.
what through triangles?
This one, this large one, we need that. But I don't know how to find it.
Oh.
I can find this. I don't know how to find
It's like a
this.
problem for you.
Wait, that doesn't even make a triangle. Okay, so you want this triangle.
No, I want this. Just this. That dotted line, I need the measurement of that. This is the giant X.
If you were to divide this into two triangles, right? we
But
can do
how?
this.
What? This triangle doesn't make any sense. I don't know anything about this triangle except that that's 60 degrees. I don't know this angle. I know that
That's
angle.
100.
That's 45 degrees. Whoa, Sanjana, you're a genius.
She never knew that she was. No, you are
That's
telling
60,
she's
that's
genius. Great, no?
I'm kind of lost now.
People always
Wait,
tell
no,
me that I'm a
we can-
genius, and I don't even know what I did.
No, it works. Because we know that's 45 degrees. We know that's 60. We have an angle. We have a side. We need this one. I feel like we had a theorem for that.
There's no 45, 45. 90.
No, it's not a right triangle.
It's
But like trigonometry.
like the Pythagorean.
There's a law sign.
Do you remember the law of sines? I don't remember.
Law of
Law of
sines.
cosines. I know the
Law
law
of
of sines.
cosine.
What is the law of cosines?
Negative b plus or minus the
That's
squared
quadratic
equals-
equation.
I just remember 4ac times, you know.
I remember
whatever.
cosine AB minus.
I
Do you
remember
know?
negative
Can you
4.
look it up really quick?
Cosine a, yeah.
Law of cosines. I
Let's
need to
find
know
the
all the
sine.
theorems I have under my belt first. I can't remember.
Or-
It's like,
I know
like
sines,
cosine.
but I need two angles for sines.
Ow.
Unless we can figure this out.
Your fault. It's my turn.
Guys, look, we have the diagram here. We know that's 45 degrees, that's 60. We know how to find this, except I don't know how we know. But we do somehow.
Cosine's right.
We don't know that.
Yes. Law of odd
We have
sine.
one angle and we have
A
one side.
squared plus c squared equals a squared plus b squared minus 2ab cosine c.
And you can also change that. And then we gotta go back to work. Oh, I don't get to do that.
So no
We have an
solution?
angle, we have a side. There must be
I
a way.
think what happened is
We can figure out this one. This one is easy. That's 90 degrees.
no, I have an answer.
Yes?
So what I think happened was it's a ghost driving this car, so they just crashed.
They drove an hour and then crashed.
This is 100, this is 210. We have two sides, we have one angle. This is possible. We need that one. It's just the Pythagoras theorem.
This side.
So this is, we're going to name this y. Okay. So we know 210 squared plus 100 squared is equal to y squared. Y is equal to the square root 210 squared plus 100 squared, which is equal to, I'm going to get my calculator. Yes, we can do this. No, then you just text me what this is. It's just done. 210 squared is
44,100.
400.
यो मां प्रजननादिञ्च वेद्यरूपमहेश्वरम् असम्मूढसमध्येषु सर्वभावैः प्रमुच्यते अतः
4,100.
54,100.
We know what y is.
Whoa.
Now we need to figure out this number. Why is this so hard to figure out?
Okay, try at home. Okay. One more question I will give. Remya walked 2 miles west of her house. And then turned south. Where did she go? West. 2 kilometers. And turned south, covering 4 miles. Rode 2 miles, right, in the beginning? Now 4 miles. Finally, she moved 3 miles towards east.
Turned or walked?
She moved 3 miles towards east. And then again 1 mile west.
No, that means it just went 2 miles.
Wait, the last one was 1 mile what?
West.
So it's just 2 miles west.
How far is she from her initial position?
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 miles.
She's straight.
Oh, we have
this
to.
is your house.
It's a
Northwest.
square. You have to find. Is this
No,
right?
it's not a square. Because she first went west, right?
So
And
It's a square.
west is that way. Then
4
she
miles down.
goes 4 miles. Finally, she goes 3 miles.
And then she goes 1 mile back.
Goes 1 mile back.
she's 2 miles away.
So 2 miles. This is 2 miles.
Yeah.
No,
2 miles away. Wait, 4 miles
Yeah.
from 3 miles away.
No, she wasn't 3 miles away.
This is 4 miles away.
No, but I
This
moved
is
3.
what-
I just moved 1 mile north. I went 1 mile. Never.
Oh,
It's
right.
like waffles. What? West.
I can't talk.
Where did my pencil?
So it's 4 miles.
Wait.
Was that right?
No,
No.
she's not.
She-
She moved 3
Yeah,
miles
it's 4
east.
miles. It's 4 miles.
Then she moved back, so now this is 2 miles.
Where did my
And then it's
pencil
this
go?
way. You see what I mean? That's the. we should
I
do it
moved
this way.
2 miles this way, not 3 miles.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
I didn't put it in my pencil.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. It's 4 miles away, right?
What?
No.
Oh, I found it.
2 west, 4 south, 3 east, 1 west. Which is 4 miles.
It took. Wait. I'm 4 miles from my house. Right?
I don't know.
I am.
Yeah.
How far?
4 miles.
4 miles. Another one. Radhika walks 6 miles to the east
Wait.
and then turn to the south and walks 5 miles.
What's the first? 6. So she walks 6 miles to the east, 5 miles south.
6, then 5 miles to the south, then turns to the east and walks 6 miles. Next she turns northwards and walks 10 miles. Crazy girl.
I'm getting some exercise.
How far is she now from her starting point?
But this is actually pretty easy. So you have 5. Well, I hope. Okay. This is 5. This is 5. That's the most. 6, 12. Couldn't you make a Pythagorean theorem for 12 and 5? Yes, yes, I can. Gonna blow your calculator.
Six plus 6, 12 over 10. 144 plus 100. 244 square root of 244.
Why is it not turning?
Until
Why isn't it
This is
turning?
actually pretty easy.
11 root 2.
12 miles.
I got something different than you. Hold up, how do you make this thing go all the way?
What's a Pythagorean? 144, 25.
Wow. Why is it not
Square
happening?
plus b squared equals c squared.
Oh, they probably messed up before.
So can I borrow your square root machine?
Yeah.
I need to find the square root of 169. It worked.
169.
Yeah.
Isn't it 144 plus 100?
Hold up.
Why not?
How do you find this?
The square root of 169 is 13.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
Thank you. She's
That's
13
hot.
miles. See, this is the my ticker. So you went 6 miles this way, 5 miles this way, 6 miles, 5. Okay? So if, yeah. So 6.
Oh, I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
I did 10 instead of 5.
So these two problems gave you the idea of directions.
Yeah.
First one was little difficult because I gave direction plus velocity, distance and everything combined. You were not able to solve. So I am giving directions first so that you are thorough. Where first one was no triangle, second one you have to use right angle triangle. Now I will give you only distance, no direction. So these two problems with the third problem will give you the method for solving the first one. Okay. Somebody travels 50 kilometer 50 miles in 1 hour. I am not saying distance at all here. I mean direction at all. Only distance. Traveled 50 miles in
1 hour.
1 hour. Then 1 hour took rest, break. Next 1 hour, speed was 75 miles per hour.
Right. So they walked 50 miles.
Drove 1 hour 50 miles in the beginning. Then 1 hour break. Then 75 miles per hour speed.
Speed for how long?
1 hour.
And we don't know how many miles.
75
Oh,
miles.
yeah. Oh.
Then 1 hour break. Then 2 hours 75 miles per hour speed. Next 2 hours 75 miles per hour speed.
Okay, so 50, 0, 75, 0, 75 in terms of speed. Wait, what's the question?
How far is from?
How far is she from the first?
So between
Isn't it just 50 plus 75 plus 75? Oh no, that's 2 hours in the last one. So 75 miles.
75 times 3
Oh,
plus
that's
15.
still the same distance. It's still 75 miles.
Per 1 hour.
75 plus 75.
About
He
270.
still drove
so how many
75
kilometers
miles.
away he is now?
130.
Really?
What the heck?
Did
you add that
I
right?
got.
No, 200.
Yeah, I got
added
200. I'm very low. Right? How'd you get 275?
It is not 200.
275. Not 275.
He drove 200 miles.
Wait,
275.
that's what I said.
Oh, was there a second 75 at the end?
Yeah, because there's two. For 1 hour, there's 75. So there's 2 hours.
2 hours 75. Last
Oh,
one.
he drove 75 miles per hour for 2 hours.
2 hours.
I just wrote 75 miles.
Yeah.
Miles per hour for 2 hours. Okay.
How did you guys get 300?
275.
We just didn't. We only did. We thought this was just one.
We got 200 because
Oh, you guys got 200.
We didn't get 300.
You don't be as off as you, because getting 200. 300 is just 25 off.
Yeah.
200 is 75. And I don't know why I'm saying that.
You draw a circle and draw a square fitting inside that. Draw a square fitting inside that. What is the speciality of this? The diagonal fitting inside means it will be totally inside. So when you fit inside, the diagonal of the square will be the diameter of the circle, right? Now assume the radius is r. Radius is r for the circle. You draw a diagonal.
In the rectangle, I'm sorry, square or the...
Diagonal is one of the
from one corner to
one
opposite
corner to the other corner of the square. So you have an upper and a lower two triangles, right? Two right angle triangles you got. So what is the area of the right angle triangle?
It just says R.
I missed the first piece of information. Is it just based on
Radius
R?
is r.
Okay.
The diameter. What was the question?
What is the area of the triangle? You are given with r. R is the radius of the circle. I want the area of the triangle in terms of r.
Oh. Ha ha ha. I got it. Except I forgot the rule.
Wait, what was the question?
Area of the triangle.
Area of the triangle, okay.
One of the triangle, no? The square contains two triangles.
Area of one of the triangle.
One triangle. Or area of square. Anything is fine. If you know the triangle, you know the area of the square.
If you know that.
Given the radius, area of the square.
No.
Area of the triangle is height into base times that.
Height into base. Half of the base times height. Or half of that.
Or height into base times half, same thing.
And half of the base times. Half of the base. What's the base?
R squared is the area R squared.
No.
No?
Of what?
Of the triangle.
You just found the hypotenuse.
Because that's the hypotenuse.
No, that's 2R. Why would that be R squared?
Oh, why am I thinking
That's
R
2R.
squared? Yeah, you're right.
So is the area R squared? I might have done one.
Okay. How do you find the legs? From the thing? Head and base? And up high?
I got R squared. I don't know if I did that before.
Did you get?
Yeah.
Almost there.
I'm like, my Mine just went blank.
Mind is blank. Fill up something. Push in something there. Explain to her. Remy.
Okay, so I got that this is 2R.
Why did you?
We did it
You don't
wrong.
need any of the angles. No, you drew it. Oh, no. The square is inside the circle. Not outside. The circle is inside the square. The square is inside the circle. Look, we have this.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense.
There is this random circle.
Mm-hmm.
And in the circle,
Your
we
whole
have
square is
square.
outside the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And how do you get solution? To take it inside the square.
We have to put a square. It has to fit perfectly, right?
Mm-hmm.
So all the edges touch.
Wait, isn't the base and the height 2R divided by the square root of 2, right?
What?
You are right. Do it. Don't ask. 100% right.
Okay. And
Do it.
This is the diagonal. This is the diagonal of a square.
Mm-hmm.
We also know that this is the diameter of the circle.
Mm-hmm.
And he told us that
Nice.
the radius of the circle, so just this part,
Is R.
is r.
So it'd be 2R. The diameter. 2R.
Yeah, but don't write it there because then you could. Well, you could, but basically draw this one triangle. Just draw it here, so it'll make the computations easier. Sorry, that's not a proper.
That's it. Totally.
Okay, so we know this is a right triangle. We know that because this is a square. We know that the hypotenuse is 2r,
Mm-hmm.
and we know that these two lengths will be the same.
Mm-hmm.
Give a variable to one of them. No variable
X
to
and
the
Y.
X. No, just the same thing because they're equal. They're
Oh,
it's a
yeah.
square, so both the sides will be equal. So just use the Pythagoras theorem. So then you can do it from here, right?
I needed to be x squared plus x squared equals 2R.
Square.
Squared.
2R whole square.
A whole square. So
4R square.
What's a whole square?
A whole square means everything in the parentheses is squared. So
2 square R square.
whole squared.
Oh,
The whole thing is
oh,
squared,
okay.
not r
I
squared.
got 4R divided
4R
by
squared.
2 square root of 2.
Huh? Can you repeat that?
I got this.
You do it and give the answer.
That's my answer.
What's
you can
answer?
simplify that. Simplify it. Remember, you don't want radicals on the bottom.
That's a
I
4.
don't know how to simplify it.
Anjana, you know how to simplify 2 and 4.
Oh, okay. It's just 2R over.
That's perfect. Solve it from there. Solve for x. What is x?
Oh, it's a 4. I don't know.
R squared.
Much easier than me. Okay, so 2 over 2 r x squared. No, that made nothing. It's fine.
Look, you're doing it right.
2 over 1.
Why would you divide by 2? You're solving for x.
I got 4R
Oh,
squared.
yeah.
Yeah, so you,
I got just r squared.
so you would just divide by
I
x.
might have done something wrong.
You
Should
can
we
just
check my work?
square it. I'm pretty sure I did it wrong. but
Hold up,
I
hold
can't-
up, hold up, hold up, hold up.
That's a little sketchy. But
You
two.
want to, didn't you
divide
by
both sides by 2 first. Because you're trying to solve for
Yeah.
x.
Okay, so you
Don't
get
take x away if you're solving for
x squared equals, what about 2 equals 2r squared. Okay,
Oh, good job.
okay, and
Now
then you
does
do
x
x
equal?
squared. X.
No, you're solving for x. If you take the x squared
Oh,
away, where
okay.
will the x be?
I don't understand your work, so let's just explain this to each other, okay?
Okay.
What I did is the 45, 45, 90 rule thing.
Why are you doing that? Just use the Pythagoras theorem. Well, I mean, you could do that.
Well, okay, so I did that anyway. So 2R is like whatever times the square root of 2, right? Like it's something times the square root of 2.
1 over 2, yeah.
So then so these two must be 2R divided by the square root of 2. So then I just multiplied that times 2. So then I got 4.
Okay, so you solve for. You said that 2r is equal to like x in the root 2, right? So then x will be equal to 2r over root 2. If you simplify that, you're not supposed to have radicals on the bottom. In the root 2, it'll equal 2
Got
root
it?
2r over 2, which makes root 2r. That makes sense. But I didn't get that. I didn't get that, but that makes sense. Wait, did I get that?
Did you get this? Did I do this right? Did I do this right?
Oh, I got that too. Yeah, never mind. Wait, huh? Wait, I can't understand that.
And squared.
X
And
equals root 2. What? You can't. What about the 2? How did you take the square root of the 2? That's right. It's just r square root 2.
R
Ramya,
squared.
listen. This is 2r,
R
right?
square root 2.
This is 2r.
Mm-hmm.
Assume this is a and this is a now.
Mm-hmm.
Right? What is Pythagoras theorem says?
A squared.
A square plus a square is equal to 4r square.
Mm-hmm.
Right? That means 2a square is equal to.
Wait, why is
Why is
it
it
4r squared?
Because 2r is this distance.
Mm-hmm.
So the square of this will become 4r square.
It's a squared plus b squared equals
2r
c squared.
square.
Yeah, then yeah.
So this will become
yeah.
4r square.
Yeah. Sorry.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, a will be. Okay, now let us see. What is a square? A square is the area for this. Because this side is a. What is the area for this? A square.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? What is the area for this triangle? Half a square.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Correct?
so much faster.
Half a square. So how do I make this 2a square to half a square? Divide by 4. So when I divide by 4, I should also divide this by 4 and I get directly r square.
Got that. It's so much faster.
Simple, no? Yeah. Now you have x and y. I'm going to give you some values. For x equal to 1, y is equal to 5, x equal to 2, right? Y is equal to 9, x equal to 3, question mark, x equal to 4, 17, x equal to 5, 21. So what is that question mark?
It's 2?
13.
Yeah, that's 4.
I want an equation.
That's 4.
No. 4x. 4x.
Times 4. 2 times 4 is
X
an
plus 1. Right?
No,
Yeah.
because
4x plus 1.
oh yeah.
4x. Yeah. Is it 5 times 4 is 9?
5 times 4 is 9.
20. It's 20.
I just see them pass you.
3 times 4. Wait. 9 times 4. 36 plus 1. I think it.
Oh. Wait. It's not 9 up there. Where did you get that? It's 4.
Oh.
That looks like a 9.
That does.
Where? It's not closed.
Why is this so
The line closes it.
Yeah, but
that
that
line.
blue. This is black. Come on, guys.
Okay, our equation is 4 equals y equals 4x plus 1.
How do you find square root of some numbers? Did I teach you how to get the square faster?
You did, yeah.
Yeah, I think so. Like a squared plus 2ab plus b
Yeah.
squared.
You know how to do cube?
No.
A plus b whole cube. Whole means it's in parentheses. Okay. That's equal to a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. Do you know this?
I've seen it, I don't
Wait,
have it memorized.
plus 3, what's this?
Squared. 3a squared plus b. 3a squared
What
b.
to do is, you do it yourself and then get a plus b whole square, you know, right?
Mm-hmm.
A square plus 2ab plus b square multiplied by a plus b. So how much do we get? 2a square b plus ab square Is it true? Yeah, there is a rule how this is formed. This is formed by a triangle. You know, there is a pattern there. The pattern is 1 1 AB. A square will be 1 to 1. Add these two.
It's the Fibonacci time.
Yeah.
I've seen this one.
So this is 3, this is 3, 1 and 1. This will be next to 4, 6, 4, 1, 1. So a plus b whole power 4 will be a power 4, 4 a cube b, a square b square. 6 will be the quotient, 4 a b power 3 plus a power 4.
Wait, I don't get it. Can you say that again? Can you write it?
A power 4 plus 4 a cube b plus 6 a square b square plus 4 a b cube
Oh, plus b.
plus
to
b
the
cube.
fourth power.
This is how it will be.
B to the 4th power.
Yeah, b to the power 4. Here it will be a cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square plus b cube, right? Now I want 23 square. How do I do? A cube 8, but I have to do from the reverse.
Wait, 23 square. You just want
I just want
23.
23 square. So here is A, this is B. So 3 square will be 9. 3 cube, say. 9 into 3, 27. Balance 2. 3 square is 9. 9 into 2,
18.
18 into 3. It's simple.
4.
18 into
34.
3 when you want to do 8 into 3. How much is that?
24.
24 plus this is 30.
54.
3 into, so it will become 54.
54.
54 plus 2, 56. 6. Balance 5. Become too much for you. 3 into 4. 36 into 3. 36 into 3, how do you know? 90 plus 18. 108. 108 plus 2
Plus 2 or 7?
plus 5.
Oh, plus 5.
30. 3. Balance 11.
11.
2 cube 8. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Same way you should do it. So you can do any. What is the advantage of doing this? It is not multiplying. The advantage is you can write programs for. In the computer programming becomes easier.
You have to do this for computer program.
It's easier. Multiplication tables. You don't have to write multiplication tables for everything. This is how logically it is done. Okay, so up to here manually it is simple. From then it becomes slightly difficult. Now, why I wanted you to do this, assume now 18 into 3 came. How are you doing?
4 and then 2, so 54.
Yeah, 24 plus this is 30, you must remember. Right? So keep on practicing something like this. Multiplication tables whenever you get time. Mentally. Don't use pen and paper.
Oh, yeah, 10 times 3 and then 8 times 3. 54.
So what are you doing here? You are creating logic internally. You are looking at it carefully. Here what did we do? We wrote it and then we got a logic here. So once you get the logic, it becomes simple. So create logics in mathematics. See, here also you did that same logic. That's why you were able to solve it faster. Right? Originally, the method is to find an equation and then solve it. But sometimes solving it becomes easier. But still, create the equation, because equations will give you logic. So that whenever the problem is tough, still you will be able to do it. Here the problem was tough, you are not able to solve it. But what did I do? I helped you to create some logic. Now once you have logic, you will be able to do faster. Always create logic. Now the problem with the direction was, generally we write east here, south here, west here and north here, right? You have a tendency to draw south. You draw like this.
Oh, we should go from bottom to up.
No problem. You can draw like this. That's why I started drawing it like this. I will not draw. In fact, what I will do is, if you see, look at
You
my...
do it this way, sideways.
Yeah. See, why did I draw? Immediately, I changed this I tilted. So I tilted, this made it south. And this became west.
North.
This became east. Correct? Our tendency to draw like this. That was the trick for this.
Maybe it made it easier.
It makes it easier for you.
What's the difference?
The difference is, we have this hour when we take here, the distance here, it goes backward. Right? So instead of that, you go like this. So you have a tendency to draw like this. The other day we were talking, no? Which line is bigger? The brain is always tuned to this. Which is bigger?
Looks like this one is bigger.
Looks like, but both are same. So when you speak of east, west, south, north, your tendency to do like this. This is what will happen when somebody drives and then his vehicle takes. Assume that you are driving using Google and the arrow shows here. You are driving backward or forward. That is because you did not reset it, right?
Reset.
But still, can't you reset mentally? For some people it's not possible.
Yeah.
So what will happen, instead of left turn, they will
That's what I do.
You're driving?
No, I tell my friends whenever I'm telling them. I'll be like, turn right,
I don't
go
know.
left, go right.
I may just have to like go around for like 15 more minutes because
So
I
you need lot of
I was
practice.
busy taking pictures, but I was the
You need lot of practice to reset. This exercise is done. Write 5 names here.
Any names?
Names of people whom you know, whom commonly we know each other. Okay, but don't write the same spelling. Write it general. Uppercase, all, so that it becomes easier. Distinct.
Does it have to be names of people or can we do names of places?
But not too big. Make it at minimum 6, 7 or 8, not more than that. Keep your head straight. Look at this. What a dancer. So let us see whether you dance with your eyes. Don't tilt your head, only eyeballs should go. See what dance? Did you learn dance like this?
The
See?
first and the last letter should be the same, right?
This is how she.
No,
This
just
is how.
random.
This is how the Kathakali is taught.
Really?
Yeah.
Why?
You will be, now you have a pencil and you are drawing it. But now what is she doing is, she is looking at same pencil, right? Now what I'll do is, with one eye, look here, one eye the other way, right? Okay, now do here. Now do it without this pencil. Imagine the pencil. Yeah. See? She learned. Yeah, good enough.
So you're not right.
Yeah.
I only do.
Mm.
Here, let's see if you guys can describe.
Read. What is this? Good.
Tanya. Is it Tanya?
No.
Is it people I know?
Oh.
It's not done.
Nas. Danica?
No. That's a place. Are these people I know?
I doubt it. Oh, wait, her. Oh, wow.
How do if I don't know them? How?
Both of them are people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are these all three places?
No.
Wait, do I re-scramble
The last
them? Or is this random letters?
Scramble. You
Go
scrambled.
and scramble.
You didn't scramble?
No.
Who were they?
It was a new condition.
It doesn't look like a new
Yeah, it
Shani.
does.
She just put the first and last letter thing.
Shani's last. Shani doesn't end in L.
I know.
We
I
can do her. Oh, wait, this is yours.
She said we didn't. I mean, you said you didn't have to.
We can do that one.
That is at home.
Is this Hasina?
Do I know these people?
I doubt it.
What am I going to guessing that if I don't know them?
I mean, Sanjana knows.
No, still.
Sanjana knows the first one.
Dunby,
Yeah.
Who?
Dunby, and
DNBA.
I don't know.
Are these people I know?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Those two are
Next
mine.
one. What about this one?
Gino's heavy.
K-A-Y-A-T.
Joit. J-A-O-I-T. J-A-O-I-T. Joit. Joit Ran. Ran Joit.
I'll give you a hint on who it is. You don't know it anyway.
Oh.
It's a relative.
I don't remember very well though.
I don't know. This is like the Lusitine. Litsan. Nahai.
That's Atlantis. I will just tell you what.
Ah, thank you.
I didn't finish the last one. The other two, the second one you know, the first one also you should know. Actually, I don't know. Do you know?
Dana?
I do know.
No, don't.
Okay, somebody
She's
can
on the
take
tennis
mine.
team, I'll tell you that.
What the heck?
One of these is on
The
the
first one. Maria. Is she Indian?
Yeah.
Anisha.
Yeah.
I just saw that. And
This one is a place.
is this a place
Mm-hmm.
in America?
Mm-mm.
India?
It's a country.
It's
Oh.
Nakada.
No.
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada.
No, I was like looking.
What's this last one? Aubergine.
No.
What
I'll
is
give
it?
you the first letter.
I don't even know your family.
First letter is S.
I don't know your family. Sajin. Sojin.
Wait, Rishi?
Yeah.
Sajai.
Do you know?
Suroji.
You're so close. Okay.
Surogi.
Ram.
Suroji.
These are so easy, dude.
Sakiv. I feel like I know this one.
Yeah, you do.
Vika.
Saroji. Confused out.
Shrestha.
No.
Shaurya.
No. It's a place. We all should know this.
Huh?
Sarojin.
What's that?
It's my mom's
It's a-
name.
Almost.
My mom's mom. I feel like I need to know this. It's Gahrast.
No, you know it.
How do I know it? Give me a hint, Sanjana.
It's a place.
Oh,
Which one is a place?
Gahrast.
Is it a country or a city?
It's a place. If I say anything else, you guys will definitely get it.
So it's not a country or a place. I mean, or it's not a country.
Give
or
us a hint.
Yeah.
Give
Not
us a
country
hint.
or city. It's like a.
A waterfront?
County? Is it
No, it's not a
tourist
county.
destination?
Stonehenge.
No.
Really?
I'll tell you guys the first letter.
Uh-huh.
This is so going to go to my H.
Hogwarts.
Yeah.
Oh.
There's no
There's
W.
no W.
I didn't put that there. What?
It would have been so easy to guess it as it.
There we go.
And there's no Z. Isn't there a Z in Hogwarts?
No.
Oh no, it's an S.
Hogwarts. Okay.
You should know this one though.
Tanvi.
No.
Takiv.
No.
Cut.
Vikat.
No.
Does it start with a
Katim.
No.
Hint. Hint.
Vikat. Vak.
Oh, I forgot. her
Vakati.
name.
Oh.
Takiva.
No.
Ka.
Kaivda.
Kavita.
So
Kavita.
Kavita.
Why would she know Kavita?
That's her mom.
Oh. Oh yeah, it's also what's a good chat.
Yeah. Are you ready for the camera?